Hi, I'm Gia Ferrari.
And I'm Kendra Onyx.
And welcome to Boo View of the Boulet Brothers Dragula Season 2, Episode 6. Alright, so before we get into tonight's gaggy episode, I just want to take a quick second to thank all of you guys. We have over 400 subscribers now,
Yes.
which is more than I expected so soon. We love you all. We always read your comments, and I'm very, very appreciative of all of you guys. And after we're done with these Boo Views,
we still have more content that we're gonna do.
So much more.
There's like 8 of us in the House of Gorgeous.
9.
9 of us in the House of Gorgeous. So all of us are gonna give you guys shit to watch.
You're gonna get to meet every single one of us. It's not just me, her, and Diva. There's a lot of us.
There's tons.
So, girl, what did you think about this gaggy episode?
This was probably the gaggiest episode since I went home.
Episode so far.
Because I went home. I literally audibly gagged so many times during this episode.
Yeah, girl, no, it was such a good episode. The challenge was like a gothic wedding kind of theme, which, by the way, we are just about to get married. Miss Kendra Onyx.
Meet me. I don't know the song. Meet me at the chapel.
Will you marry me?
I will you. All right, so let's get into the Boulets looks, because actually they kind of turned the party this episode.
Yeah, their looks tonight for the floor show were really good. I really liked their headpiece.
The headpieces were everything. They had like the black skull crowns on the freaking shoulders and that lip color.
They can do no wrong.
None. They were beat. They were fucking beat. Swanthula, Dragmorta, good job.
Now, before we get into these individual floor show looks, I just want to say from the start, collectively, I thought they all looked very, very good.
They did.
But at this point in the competition for top 5,
you need to stand out.
We're just
not just look good.
We need a nitpick. It's not just about looking good. You need to look.
I want to be gagged.
Girl.
So the first gag-worthy point of this show for me was when the Boulets acted like Dolly was coming back.
Yes, girl. When they said that Dolly was coming back, I was like,
gagged. I was gagged.
Girl, no, yeah. Honestly, I was like, holy balls, she's coming back. But then the next gag is, we lied to you.
Right?
She ain't coming back.
No, sorry, girl.
Girl, I was shook, and then I was shooketh.
I was shooketh.
Shooketh. Girl, it was
great.
It was a nice gag.
It was.
But, you know, too bad, so sad. She's dead. She died in that kitchen. She's gone. Sorry, Dolly.
Bye. So let's get into this floor show.
So Victoria Elizabeth Black, Luther King Jr. was first.
Yeah.
And what did you think about her look?
I mean, the look was put together. I felt, in my opinion, when I thought gothic wedding, I just assumed everybody was gonna have a black wedding gown, so I tried to stay from that, and she did just that, a black wedding gown.
I actually liked it a lot. And
I loved her hair.
Yeah, it was giving me like Bride of Frankenstein, but like
modern.
Like a modern. I also got when I think she took something off and she was just in like a leotard. It was very burlesque-y for me, like a gothic burlesque-y. I thought it was great. Like you said, very literal, but I mean, I had nothing to clock. What did you think about her performance?
It was shit.
Her performance was not
shit.
The best. It was not the best. Yeah, like they were showing clips of her walking. She did look very like, I'm gonna fall.
She looked very nerva.
Yeah, it was very.
She was very nerva.
But I mean, overall, I think. Look-wise, she did great.
Very, very, very pleasing.
Yeah.
Aesthetically. Very pleasing aesthetically.
Performance-wise, it was very subpar.
Work on it, girl.
So then we have Miss Disasterina, and her look, I really liked a lot.
It was really cool in silhouette. Like, she had the smoke coming out of the bouquet. The lantern with the
little butterfly kind of floating around.
It was. I thought it was very visually appealing.
Yeah, I really liked her a lot. And performance-wise, I mean, honestly, it's a little forgettable for me.
Yeah.
I
have to be honest. Is that Serena?
Yeah, I didn't really remember much of it. But I thought she looked great. But one thing that I think is kind of that I've kind of noticed is they in earlier episodes they told her to kind of
edit.
bring Disasterina out. And then so she did, and when she finally brought her kookiness out, they were like, well, you need to edit that down.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is the truth?
What do you want?
What do you want to see?
Do you want Disasterina, or do you want polished Disasterina?
Yeah, but I mean, overall, great look. Can't really remember her performance much.
And then we have James Majesty. So, what did you think about her?
I loved her look. Her look was it was just stunning to look at. Like it was very Dia de los Muertos. It was beautiful, but I didn't get gothic from it.
True. I thought her look was very, very pretty. Like, it was really, really, really pretty. And really inventive of a gown.
Yeah.
To not have, like, the tip of a gown. She had, like, boning with flowers, stones, and pearls.
And I kind of got, going back to the Dia de los Muertos thing, she's a skeleton, and, like, her dress kind of, like, was
boning.
Just the boning of that.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, so it kind of, made sense there. But again, it just...
Smart queen.
Yeah, it wasn't gothic-y.
I really didn't get gothic. Yeah. If it wasn't a skull and she just had that, it would just be a gorgeous gown.
Yeah, a gorgeous...
And flowers.
But she looked, probably visually the best. She's very good with makeup.
Yes, she probably looked the best visually to me.
Yeah. But again, the challenge was gothic, which...
It's not pink.
Yeah. But good job, James. 2 thumbs.
Two ugly thumbs.
Bitch. So then we have Miss Big Tacha Puddin.
Yes, girl. And I loved the bitch's look too.
It was amazing.
It was great. Like, she started off laying down like she was in a casket.
And that looks scary because the way that they showed her just laying there, she actually looked dead. Like you were at an open casket funeral and you're like looking at her dead body, and then she's like,
She gave me... I'm gonna do another movie reference. It gave me Woman in the Black Dress from Insidious.
I've seen Insidious, but I don't remember it.
Okay, so she's seen it. Ding, ding, ding. But that's how he looked. All the like real crazy smiley. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what she was giving me. It was creepy.
It was creepy.
It was pretty. It was everything that this challenge needed.
I really also liked the Boulets mentioned it when she flips her skirt over around herself. It was like kabam! Like I'm here. Like it was.
And then when she turned around, the freaking dust came out of her. It was good.
It was spectacular, bitch. Again, if you would have told me in the first 2 episodes that bitch was gonna be doing this well in the competition, I would have been like, But now she's current pegging. Like I'm pegging her to win. Like,
I can't wait to see what bitch does next episode.
Yeah, like she's on.
She's turning it. She's turning it. Point blank. That's what it is.
Speechless is what I'm doing.
She's speechless. But I love bitch. This look was great.
Great.
From head to toe.
Head to toe.
It was amazing.
Amazing.
Okay, she's Manny MUA.
Ooh!
And now we have Abora, Nithya, Shaquante, Watermelon Andrea, Shuta Shanaka, Mokiata Boncrisha.
The third. And Abora, honestly, like I said from the beginning, she looked great. Everybody looked great, but she was my least favorite of the 5.
True.
Yeah. So,
I agree.
Yeah, so yeah, I agree with Drek Morda and Darren Stein. She just, I don't know, it wasn't my favorite.
It was extremely messy.
Yeah, like...
And not messy like, oh, I'm gonna be messy. Messy like, oh, bitch, I'm fucking up, like, so let me do something.
Yeah, it seems like unprepared almost.
Yeah.
Like, I've had it before where I'm at mid-performance and something's messing up and I'm like panicking, like, what do I do? When everything's just going wrong, and then I get sent home. It missed the mark for me.
It did.
Sorry, Abora, but...
It did. I didn't mind the sign upside down because obviously we could still read it. We're not fucking idiots. But the tripping.
Yeah, the tripping.
I mean.
Even the outfit itself just seemed very like
put together. Like
like the girls are like kind of.
They were
here. I don't know. It just.
It was very punk rock, but like Drax said, you could be punk rock
and still be
tight.
Yeah. So having seen each of these 5 looks, I'm interested to see what you would have brought. Like, what was your idea for if you made it to this wedding challenge?
My idea was inspired by the devil himself. Instead of having a traditional veil, I had like a goat, you know, the black goat, the satanic black goat. I had a goat's head that I used as a veil that was fully stoned and all that bullshit. And then I would take it off, obviously, and then just have like the beatest fucking mug that I could muster. You know what I mean?
She's pretty beat.
And since I guess they found out that this was the performance challenge, I definitely would have had a reveal, because, you know, I'm just that bitch that performs. I would have had the bottom of the dress to come off into a leotard so I could really perform the shit out of this song. You know what I mean? I definitely would have had a gown. You know, I love gowns. But it would have been white lace. Because, I mean, at a wedding, you have to be white. And then the mistress always wears red. So it would have been hand-dyed to look like blood. So it would look like blood running through the white lace, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it would have been really cool to see.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully
you guys
get
will
to see
see
it
it
soon on your Instagram. I definitely would have come as a groom.
that would have been very cool. That would have been different.
Like me right now with my glitter beard, which are actually matching my glitter heels, mama.
Which matches my glitter brows.
And her glitter lips. Girl, so let's get into these tops and bottoms, girl. Like the judges tonight were
completely split. 2 and 2.
Girl, and
Drac was not having it on this episode at all.
It was so gaggy. So they decided to put in the bottom Disasterina and James. And
right away.
Yeah, and they decided to tell Bitch and Victoria that they were safe. And then when it comes to Abora, girl, they said
she won the challenge.
She won the challenge, and I was like, pardon me?
I was shook.
Girl, I was
shook.
Like, she won?
I was very shook.
But then, girl, the twist of all twists, I have not gagged this much for a show in a long time. You won the challenge, but you're also on the bottom. Ooh. Girl, that, me too.
Wait. Lost the veil.
Oh, she cut it? No, girl, it was... So she won the challenge, boy.
Yes.
But she was also in the bottom because that's how torn the judges were, which I thought, girl, was...
crazy.
I was not expecting that at all. All of us watching in her living room,
literally,
we were like...
Literally, you could hear it.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. But it was so good.
Girl, it was good. Like, I thought that was definitely something that... another drag show should take out of their book to really spice up their...
my God. It was so good. And Disasterina was not having this decision at all. She literally, to be honest, she said everything that I wanted to say during my extermination challenge. She said, point blank period, I'm fucking pissed.
Girl,
that's it.
Yeah. And so the extermination challenge, they kind of went off that whole getting cold feet for marriage. They had us stand in a bucket of ice for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Now,
I wonder if there was water in there.
I think there might have been. I think, like ice water, and then they just keep filling it with ice. But...
torture.
Yeah, girl. Freaking, when I go to the freaking Smart and Final to get a bag of ice for the birthday party down the street, I'm like, oh my God, like, hurry, put it down. Like, it burns my arm holding it.
Yeah.
So I cannot imagine standing there for 30 minutes with ice up to my cankles. Like, girl, I would have...
Not cankles, but... I don't like being cold, first of all. Black people like being just right. We don't like being too hot. We don't like being too cold. So that already puts me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it would have been a hard one for me. To be honest, when Abora started like crying and everybody was consoling her, I would have pushed her out of the ice. So I'm like, bitch, you get out first. I would have pushed her out of the ice as an excuse for me to be able to get out of that goddamn ice, to be honest.
Yeah, no. Honestly, they all made it to 30 minutes, which was...
shocking.
Yeah. I really for maybe like a minute, I really thought Desestorina was just gonna be like, screw this and step out, because she was kind of saying like, girl.
She was pissed.
Yeah, and she doesn't react well to the cold.
I honestly, ultimately, Desestorina went home.
Oh my god.
I don't agree with that.
I love Desestorina so much. I'm heartbroken to see her go.
Heartbroken. Because out of all the girls, she was the only one that was not in the bottom at all, out of the top 5. She was the only girl that was not in the bottom the whole season. But the first time she was in the bottom, she goes home. I didn't get that.
That was Kaflamba, but...
It's like, how many chances is too many chances?
Yeah. I don't know. It was...
I didn't get it. And I felt I didn't get the simple fact that all of them exceeded the standard of the extermination challenge and stayed in the ice the whole 30 minutes. So how do you pick the one to be exterminated?
I feel
if you judge it on her body of work, then it should have been Abora.
Yeah, if it's on the body of work, Abora should have definitely left. If it was based on just tonight, I kind of see why Desestorina left.
I don't.
But it's still kind of unfair to me to not base it on the body of work.
I also don't agree in James being in the bottom too, just because her fan didn't come out.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, this episode was really like, it was a lot of intense emotions.
Yes.
And I think just the top 5 is so good at this point.
It is.
But I did not want to see Desestorina go. Like, I wanted her in my top. I also wanted Abora in my top, but I feel between them two, I would have picked Desestorina over Abora.
I definitely would have picked Desestorina over Abora.
But
James shouldn't have even been in the bottom.
Yeah.
That look was the bodice of her dress was just fully stoned. The only thing that bothered me was that her boobs were contoured up here and then her dress was down here. Kind of like mine right now. But I'm already home, so I can do the shit.
No, I think just like I keep mentioning, it's a top 5. James was probably just in the middle.
Yeah.
But they needed a bottom 3. I think it really was down between Desestorina and Abora, and I think I don't know.
I mean, you know what? Not to question the Boulets at all, but I don't get it. You know what I mean?
I'm just heartbroken. Desestorina is from the early preseason. A lot of people were counting her out.
Yes.
People have fallen in love with Desestorina, including me. I love her so much.
She's a very, very, very smart queen.
She's smart. She's
very
unique.
Smart queen.
She's ookie kooky lookie. Pamuki. Nanuki.
Pazuki.
Chanuki,
not with chocolate, because I don't eat chocolate.
Faruki. The white chocolate. Maruki. Paduki.
Pazuki. But yeah, we love you, Desestorina.
So sad to see you go. So, girl, we're down to the top 4. That means we have one more episode, and then we have the final 3 floor show.
Glamour, and Horror floor show.
I'm honestly really excited. I think at this point, it can be... It's anyone's game. Desestorina was in my top, but now that she's gone, I think I still really want Bitch in that top 3. And then, honestly, I wanted Abora to be in my top 3, but I'm like... I keep bouncing back and forth. Do I want Abora? I think I want James in the top 3 now. She's definitely shown...
Well, I love James. So.
Yeah. She's definitely proven time and time again that she deserves to be in that top 3.
James can turn the luck.
Yeah. I think... I don't know. At this point, last week I was so sure about my top 3. This week, I just want Bitch on there. And anybody else, we'll see. But I'm so excited. Just to see what next week's challenge is. And what they're gonna, whoever makes it the top 3, what they're gonna bring.
Yes, I can definitely say that it's gonna be a great show, regardless to who makes it to top 3. The looks are gonna be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I mean this season, based from last season, the looks went from here to through the roof.
Yes.
Just even from episode 1.
And literally, during the filming, after. They would come up and look at our makeup up close, look at the seams, look at everything, our clothes and everything. it's hemmed. But they would look at every single detail. So it literally went from here. Not saying the first season was shit, because it wasn't. You know what I mean? But it went from here to like here, right away. And the third season, the announcement of the third season, I can't imagine where they're gonna go from here. The standards
are gonna be
ridiculous, ridiculous. I feel for the third season girls. Good luck. You know what I mean?
Thanks. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to audition. Yeah, so this episode was absolutely fantastic.
It was great.
Again, thank you guys so much for watching week after week. We just have a few episodes left before we're done. Make sure you...
Three episodes, I believe.
Well, we got episodes 7, 8, 9, and 10, so that's 4 episodes.
Oh. My math is bad.
She barely passed her high school exit exam.
You know.
Here she is. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share us wherever you want. Follow us
anywhere
on Instagram at Miss Gia Ferrari.
At Kendra Onyx.
And also follow our Snapchats.
Kenny Onyx. Kennie Onyx.
And I'm at This Urge. ThisUrge. Mama.
Bye, guys.
And we'll see you guys next week. Bye. Woo!